Hello everyone, Robert Saunders here today, and today we're going to take a look at Dell APEX Navigator and how we connect up an AWS account, and then we can do all of our deployment, monitoring, management, and of course, data mobility. So let's take a look at how this all gets started here with an AWS account. But first, a few thoughts. So APEX Navigator does not require shared credentials. Nothing is shared between Dell and your AWS account. No AWS access keys are exchanged. Dell or the consumer of APEX or using APEX Navigator can prevent access to the account at any time. And this all levels up to secure management of the connection to the cloud, the services, and of course the endpoints. So let's take a look at how this all takes place. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, we've talked about cloud deployments, we've talked about data mobility, but now we're going all the way back to the beginning where we talk about wiring up, managing cloud access. In this case, it's with my AWS account. So first, APEX Navigator, there's add account. I'm going to copy my AWS ID, and then I'm going to click add account, and I'm going to paste it right there and click enter inside of APEX Navigator. Next, I'm going to take a look here. You see we have copy permissions policy, copy the trust policy. Let's work through this here one by one. I can copy the policy to my clipboard. I see the instructions of what I need to do over in the AWS portal. I can also view the code right here if I'd like. I see all the JSON laid out for me. I already have it copied into my clipboard. So now let's jump over the AWS portal and let's create a policy. In this case, I already had it previously created, but we can still see the exact same JSON here that I pasted in previously. There it all is, exactly what APEX Navigator gave me when I was in the portal. So now, let's go down to the trust policy, and again, we'll see our very simple instructions down there to create the role. We'll copy to our clipboard. We'll also view the code if we would like at this time. I obfuscated away some of the details there. Again, I've copied the policy to my clipboard. And now, back over the AWS portal to create a role. And here we're going to create a custom trust policy. So highlight and paste everything in that was from the clipboard from APEX Navigator and click next. And now we have the permission policies. Now we need to quickly attach those. So we'll click next here, attaching the policy to the role, name and create the role. I'm going to give it a name that's familiar to me that I can query on later inside the AWS portal, APEX Navigator 2 in this case. And then create role. That was super easy. Everything is done in AWS. Now I know my APEX Navigator is tied up to my AWS account. I'm going to copy that AWS ARN identifier. And finally, the last step, I paste it in here and I say grant access. And that's it. I can see that the trust policy and the jobs actually ran there, which is great. Again, if you've seen the previous videos, we have extensive logging inside of APEX Navigator. I can also do some audit log filtering here, which is very cool. I'll filter on internal here and onboarding. So there's one of the options to filter inside of APEX Navigator, showing a little of the job filtering details here. And then I get my results. I see everything I did. Everything is very clear and upfront, and I see everything has been logged perfectly. It's exactly what I wanted to see. If you also use AWS Cloud Trails, you can see some of the tagging here, the keys, Dell APEX Origin, Dell APEX Job Name, and Dell APEX Job ID. Everything is also tagged. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Thank you, everyone, for watching.